CBSE Class 10th Maths Previous Year 2018 Section C Question number 13. Find the SCF and LCM of 404 and 96 and verify that SCF into LCM equals to product of two given numbers. In this problem we have given two numbers 404 and 96. Firstly we have to find SCF and LCM of these two numbers. So, firstly we will factorize 404 and 96. So, 2 times this will be equals to 202. Again 2 times 101. And 101 is prime number, so 101 times. So, prime factor of 404 will be 2 into 2 into 101. Now we will factorize 96 2 times 48, again 2 times 24, again 2 times 12, again 2 times 6, again 2 times 3, and at last 3. So prime factor of 96 will be 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Now SCF of 404 and 96. Here two pair of 2 is common, one pair and second pair. So 2 into 2, that is 4. Now LCM of 404 and 96, that will be, firstly we will take common number, that is 2 and 2. Now left out number 2, 2, 2, 3 and 101. Product of these prime factor will be 9696. So now we will verify the relation SCF into LCM equals to product of two numbers. So our SCF is 4, LCM is 9696, two number is 404 and 96. The product of these two numbers will be 38,784, and these two numbers, product of these two numbers will also be 38,784. Hence verified. Question number 14. Find all the zeros of polynomial 2x to the power 4 minus 9x cube plus 5x square plus 3x minus 1 if two of its zeros are 2 plus root 3 and 2 minus root 3. In this problem we have given a polynomial 2x to the power 4 minus 9x cube plus 5x square plus 3x minus 1. The two zeros are x equals to 2 plus root 3 and 2 minus root 3. So our factor will be x minus 2 minus root 3 and x minus 2 plus root 3. The product of these two factors will also be the factor of this polynomial. So now multiplying these two factors we will got, let this be a, x minus 2 be a and root 3 be b. So a minus b and a plus b, this will be equals to x minus 2 whole square minus root 3 whole square. So x square plus 4 minus 4x minus 3. So x square minus 4x plus 1. So x square minus 4x plus 1 will be the factor of this polynomial. Now dividing our polynomial by x square minus 4x plus 1. So firstly 2x square. So 2x is square into x square, 2x to the power 4 minus 8x cube plus 2x square. Sign will be changed, minus plus minus. This will be cancelled out. So minus x cube plus 3x square plus 3x minus 1. Now minus x. So minus x cube plus 4x square minus x. Now sign will be changed, plus minus plus. This will be cancelled out. This will be minus x square plus 4x minus 1. Now minus 1. So minus x square plus 4x minus 1 plus minus plus. So 0. So our quotient will be 2x square minus x minus 1. From this quotient we will find our other two 0. So we have to find here constant term is 1 and coefficient of x square is 2. So we have to find factor of 2 such that their difference is 1. So 2 1 are 2. So 2x square minus 2x plus x minus 1 equals to 0. From first two term 2x is common, x minus 1. From last two term 1 is common, x minus 1 equals to 0. So our factor will be 2x plus 1 and x minus 1 equals to 0. So our other two 0 will be x equals to minus 1 upon 2 and x equals to 1. This is our answer. Question number 15. If a minus 2 comma 1, b a comma 0, c 4 comma b and d 1 comma 2 are vertices of a parallelogram ABCD, find the value of a and b, hence find the length of its side. This is the problem of coordinate geometry. तो सबसे पहले हम एक पैरेललोग्राम ड्रॉ करेंगे. Let this will be, let this is a parallelogram AB CD. Coordinate of point A is minus 2 comma 1. Coordinate of point B is a comma 0. Coordinate of point C is 4 comma b and coordinate of point D is 1 comma 2. हमें यहाँ a और b की वैल्यू बतानी है. तो हमें पता है कि पैरेललोग्राम के जो डायगोनल होते हैं वो एक दूसरे को मिड पॉइंट पर बाइसेक्ट करते हैं. इसका मतलब है कि जो a और c का मिड पॉइंट होगा वही b और d का मिड पॉइंट होगा. इट मीन्स midpoint of AC will be equals to midpoint of BD. So by midpoint formula, the midpoint of AC will be -2 plus 4 upon 2, this is x coordinate, and 1 plus b upon 2. Now midpoint of BD will be 1 plus a upon 2 and 2 plus 0 upon 2. Now comparing midpoint of x coordinate with x coordinate. So from here -2 plus 4 upon 2, that is equals to 2 upon 2, equals to 1 plus a upon 2, one time. So 2 equals to 1 plus a. From here a will be equals to 1. Now comparing bi-coordinate of midpoint. So 1 plus b upon 2 will be equals to 2 upon 2, that is equals to 1. So from here b equals to 2 minus 1. So b will be equals to 1. So both a and b will be equals to 1. Now we have to find the length of its side. So by distance formula, the length of AB will be under root x2, that is a, value of a is 1, 1 minus x1, that is -2, so plus 2 whole square, plus y2 minus y1, that is 0 minus 1 whole square. So this will be equals to 1 plus 2 3, 3 square equals to 9 plus 1. This will be equals to under root 10. So AB is root 10. क्योंकि ये एक पैरेललोग्राम है तो AB और CD इक्वल होंगी. सो AB इक्वल्स टू CD इक्वल्स टू अंडर रूट 10. Now we will calculate BC. So BC will be equals to under root x2, that is 4, minus x1, that is 8, that is 1 whole square, plus y2, that is b, 1 minus 0 whole square. So 4 minus 1 3, 3 square equals to 9 and 1 square equals to 1. So from here BC will be equals to under root 10. Since ABCD is a parallelogram, so BC will be equals to AD. These are the sides of parallelogram. Question number 15. If A minus 5 comma 7, B minus 4 comma minus 5, C minus 1 comma minus 6 and D 4 comma 5 are vertices of quadrilateral, find the area of quadrilateral. In this problem, we have given 4 vertices of a quadrilateral. Let this is a quadrilateral ABCD. Coordinate of point A is minus 5 comma 7. Coordinate of point B is minus 4 comma minus 5. Coordinate of point C is minus 1 comma minus 6 and coordinate of point D is 4 comma 5. We have to find the area of this quadrilateral. So draw a diagonal AC. So the area of quadrilateral ABCD will be equals to area of triangle ABC plus area of triangle ACD. Now, firstly, we will calculate area of triangle ABC. So, here area of triangle ABC will be equals to 1 upon 2 x1 y2 minus y3 plus x2 y3 minus y1 plus x3 y1 minus y2. So let now putting value here, let so this is x1. Now putting value here 1 upon 2 x1 that is minus 5 by 2 minus y3 by 2 minus y3 by 2 is minus 5 minus y3 is minus 6, so minus minus plus, so this will be equals to plus 6 plus x2 that is minus 4 by 3 minus y1 by 3 is minus 6 and by 1 is 7, so minus 7 minus plus x3 that is minus 1 by 1 minus y2 by 1 is 7 minus by 2 is minus 5, so plus 5. So minus 5 plus 6 that will be equals to 1, or 1 into minus 5 will be minus 5. Minus 6 into minus 7 will be minus 13. Minus 13 into minus 4 will be plus 52. And 7 plus 5, 12. 12 into minus 1 will be minus 12. So from here, minus 12 and minus 5, minus 17. When 17 will be subtracted from 52, that will be equals to 35 and upon 2. So this is the area of triangle ABC. Now we will calculate area of triangle ACD. Write it here, area of triangle ABC, that is 35 upon 2. Now we will calculate area of triangle ACD. So area of triangle ACD, that is given by 1 upon 2 x1 y2 minus y3 plus x2 y3 minus y1 plus x3 y1 minus y2. Putting value here 1 upon 2. In case of triangle ACD, x1 will be minus 5, y2 that is minus 6 and y3 that is equals to 5. Now x2 that is minus 1, y3 that is 5 minus y1 that is 7 plus x3 that is 4, y1 that is 7 minus y2 that is minus 6, so minus minus plus. So from here 1 upon 2 minus 5 and minus 6 into minus 5. Minus 5 and minus 6 and minus 5 will be minus 11, and minus 11 into minus 5 will be 55. 5 minus 7 will be minus 2, and minus 2 into minus 1 will be plus 2. 7 and 6 will be 13, and 13 4 ja 52. So 52 and 2 will be 54, and 54 plus 55 will be 109. So this will be equals to 109 upon 2. This is the area of triangle ACD. Now putting value of area of triangle ACD is here 109 upon 2. So 2 is LCM. So area of quadrilateral ABCD will be 35 plus 109. That is equals to 144 upon 2. So 72 square unit. This is our answer. Question number 16. A plane left 30 minutes late than its scheduled time, and in order to reach the destination 1500 km away in time, it had to increase its speed by 100 km per hour from usual speed. Find its usual speed. इस प्रॉब्लम में एक प्लेन अपने शेड्यूल टाइम से 30 मिनट लेट निकल रहा है और डेस्टिनेशन जो कि 1500 किलोमीटर दूर है, वहाँ पर पहुँचने के लिए उसे अपनी स्पीड 100 किलोमीटर पर आवर से इंक्रीज करनी पड़ी यूजुअल स्पीड से। हमें इस प्लेन की यूजुअल स्पीड बतानी है। सो लेट कर लेते हैं यूजुअल स्पीड ऑफ प्लेन, that is x किलोमीटर पर आवर। अगर प्लेन की यूजुअल स्पीड x किलोमीटर पर आवर है तो इंक्रीज स्पीड होगी x प्लस 100। सो इंक्रीज्ड स्पीड विल बी x प्लस 100 किलोमीटर पर आवर। सो वी हैव गिवन distance, that is 1500 kilometer. Now पहले प्लेन को 1500 किलोमीटर डिस्टेंस करने में जो टाइम लगेगा डेट विल बी इक्वल टू 1500 डिस्टेंस अपॉन स्पीड, डेट इज x, और स्पीड इंक्रीज होने के बाद जो टाइम लगेगा डेट विल बी 1500 अपॉन x प्लस 100। तो पहले वाले टाइम और स्पीड इंक्रीज होने वाले जो टाइम का डिफरेंस होगा डेट विल बी 30 मिनट, डेट इज इक्वल टू 1 अपॉन 2 हाफ, बिकॉज 30 मिनट इक्वल टू 1 अपॉन 2 हाफ। नाउ from here our LCM will be x in bracket x plus 100, and x will be cancelled out from x, so x plus 100 will be multiplied to 1500, that will be equals to 1500 into x plus 100. X plus 100 will be cancelled out from x plus 100, then x will be multiplied to 1500, so this will be 1500x, that is equals to 1 upon 2. From here 1500 into x will be 1500x plus 1500 into 100, that will be 1,50,000 minus 1500 x upon x plus 100, that is equals to 1 upon 2. This will be cancelled out. So from here on cross multiplying we will get a quadratic equation x square plus 100x minus 3 lakh equals to 0. Now we have to find factor of 3 lakh such that their difference is 100. So 500 into 600. So x square plus 600x minus 500x minus 3 lakh equals to 0. From first two term, x is common, x plus 600. From last two term, 500 is common, x plus 600 equals to 0. So our factor will be x minus 500 and x plus 600. So from here, value of x will be 500 and minus 600. So speed cannot be negative. So x will be 500. So our usual speed will be 500 kilometer per hour. Question number 17. Prove that the area of an equilateral triangle described on one side of a square is equals to half the area of the equilateral triangle described on one of its diagonal. In this problem, let a square ABCD A B C D, let its side be A. So all four sides will be A. On the one side of this square, a equilateral triangle is described. Let this will be an equilateral triangle DCE. So sides of this equilateral triangle will be A, and A. And there is another equilateral triangle which is described on one of its diagonal. So let this be and another equilateral triangle ACF. So we know that the diagonal of a square is equals to root 2 A. So side of this equilateral triangle will be root 2 A. Now in triangle DCE and ACF, both the triangle are similar because both are equilateral triangle. So the ratio of the of triangle area of triangle DCE upon area of triangle ACF will be equals to a square of the ratio of side. So A upon root 2 A whole square. So A will be cancelled out and 1 upon root 2 square will be 1 upon 2. So area of triangle DCE upon area of triangle ACF. From here, area of triangle DCE will be half the area of triangle ACF. Hence proved. In this problem we have to prove that the area of equilateral triangle described on one of its side is equals to the half the area of equilateral triangle described on one of its diagonal. So area of triangle described on one of its side is half the area of triangle described on its diagonal, hence proved. Question number 17. If the area of two similar triangles are equal, prove that they are congruent. In this problem, let's consider a two similar triangle ABC and DEF. We have given the area of both the triangle are equal. So, given area of triangle ABC is equals to area of triangle DEF. Since both the triangle are similar, so ratio of corresponding side AB upon DE will be equals to AC upon DF and BC upon EF. That will be equals to under root area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle DEF. Since area of triangle ABC and area of triangle DEF is equal, so this will be cancelled out and will be equals to 1. So AB upon DE will be equals to AC upon DF equals to BC upon EF, that is equals to 1. So from here AB will be equals to DE, AC will be equals to DF and BC will be equals to EF. Since all three sides of triangle are equal, so triangle ABC and triangle DEF are congruent by side congruency criteria. So by SSS congruency criteria, triangle ABC congruent to triangle DEF, hence proved. Question number 18. Prove that the length of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. In this problem, let consider a circle with center O. Let consider a external point P. From external point P, two tangent to a circle is drawn. Let two tangent be PT and PS. These are point of contact. Now joining center with point of contact. So and center with external point. Now in triangle POT and triangle POS, OT is equals to OS, radius of circle. and angle OTP equals to angle OSP, that is 90 degree, and OP equals to OP, common side. Now by side angle side, congruency criteria, triangle POT will be congruent to triangle POS. So PT will be equals to PS. Hence, the tangent drawn from external point to a circle will be equal in length. Hence proved. Number 19. If 4 tan theta equals to 3, evaluate 4 sin theta minus cos theta plus 1 upon 4 sin theta plus cos theta minus 1. In this problem, we have given 4 tan theta equals to 3. So from here, tan theta will be equals to 3 upon 4. Now, we will draw a right angle triangle ABC. Let angle A be theta. So we know that tan theta will be equals to perpendicular upon base. So with respect to angle theta, our perpendicular will be BC, that is equals to 3, and base will be AB, that is equals to 4. So hypotenuse AC square will be equals to AB square plus BC square. So AC square will be AB, that is 4 square 16, plus BC, that is 3 square, that is 9. So AC square will be equals to 25. So AC will be equals to 5. This is our hypotenuse. Now sin theta will be equals to perpendicular upon hypotenuse, that is 3 upon 5, and cos theta will be equals to base upon hypotenuse, that is 4 upon 5. Now putting the value of sin theta and cos theta here. So 4 sin theta, that is 3 upon 5, minus cos theta, that is 4 upon 5, plus 1 upon 4 into sin theta, that is 3 upon 5, plus cos theta, that is 4 upon 5, minus 1. Here in numerator, 5 is LCM. So 4 3 is 12, minus 4 plus 5. Here 5 is LCM. So 12 plus 4 minus 5. Here 5 will be cancelled out. 12 plus 5 will be 17, and 17 minus 4 will be equals to 13. 12 plus 4 will be 16, and 16 minus 5 will be 11. So our answer is 13 upon 11. Question number 19. If tan 2a equals to cot a minus 18, where 2a is an acute angle, find the value of A. In this problem, we have given tan 2A equals to cot A minus 18. We know that cot 90 minus theta equals to tan theta. So we can write tan 2A as cot 90 minus 2A equals to cot A minus 18. Now comparing angle 90 minus 2A will be equals to A minus 18. So taking minus 2A this side and 18 this side. So 90 plus 18 will be equals to A plus 2A. So 3A will be equals to 108. From here A will be equals to 108 upon 3, that is equals to 36. This is the value of A. Question number 20. Find the area of shaded region in figure 2 where arc drawn with center A, B, C and D intersect in pair at midpoint P, Q, R and S of side AB, BC, CD and DA respectively of a square ABCD of side 12 centimeter. In this problem, we have to find area of shaded region. We have given a square ABCD whose side, let be A, is 12 centimeter, and the arc drawn from taking center A intersecting at midpoint. So radius of arc will be 6 centimeter because R is midpoint of CD. So area of shaded region will be equals to area of square minus 4 into area of quadrant, because there is 4 quadrant of equal area. Now we know that area of a square is given by side square, that is A square, minus 4 into area of quadrant will be equals to pi r square theta upon 360, where theta is 90 degree. So putting value here, 12 square minus 4 into pi, that is 3.14 into r square, that is 6 into 6 into 90 upon 360. This will be cancelled out 4 times, and from 4 each of them will be cancelled out 3 times. So 12 square equals to 144 minus 3 3 is 9 and 9 4 is 36 into 3.14. This will be equals to 144 minus, when we multiply 36 and 3.14, we will get 113.04. So from here area of shaded region will be 30.96 centimeter square. This is our answer. Question number 21. A wooden article. Question number 21. A wooden article was made by scooping out a hemisphere from each end of solid cylinder. If the height of the cylinder is 10 cm and its base is of radius 3.5 cm, find the total surface area of article. इस प्रॉब्लम में सॉलिड सिलेंडर के दो एंड से दो हेमिस्फीयर को स्कूप्ड आउट किया गया है और हमसे इस आर्टिकल का टोटल सरफेस एरिया पूछ रहा है। उसने हमें दिया हुआ है कि जो इस सिलेंडर की जो हाइट है डेट इज 10 सेंटीमीटर और जो बेस की जो रेडियस है डेट इज आर, डेट इज 3.5 सेंटीमीटर। सो हेमिस्फीयर की रेडियस भी क्या होगी 3.5 सेंटीमीटर। सो फॉर सिलेंडर height is 10 centimeter, radius is 3.5 centimeter. For hemisphere, radius is 3.5 centimeter. तो इस आर्टिकल का जो सरफेस एरिया होगा डेट विल बी इक्वल टू सरफेस एरिया of article, that will be equals to curved surface area of cylinder, curved surface area of cylinder plus 2 into curved surface area of hemisphere. Now we know that curved surface area of cylinder is given by 2 pi r h and curved surface area of hemisphere is given by 2 pi r square. So from here two pi r is common, so 2 pi r h plus 2r. Now putting value here, 2 into pi 22/7 into r, that is 3.5 in bracket h, that is 10 plus 2 into r, so 2 into 3.5. On solving we will get 22 into 17, that will be equals to 374 centimeter square. This is our answer. This is the surface area of article. Question number 21. A heap of rice is in the form of a cone of base diameter 24 meter and height 3.5 meter. Find the volume of the rice. How much canvas cloth is required to just cover the heap? In this problem, we have given a heap of rice is in the shape of cone and base diameter of the heap is 24. So radius of the cone will be 12 meter and height h is 3.5 meter. So slant height L, that will be equal to under root h square plus r square. So L will be equal to under root 3.5 square plus 12 square. we will get L, that is equals to 12.5 meter. Now, firstly, he is asking volume of the rice. So volume of the rice will be equals to volume of the cone. So volume B will be given by 1 upon 3 pi r square h. Now putting value here, 1 upon 3 pi, that is 22 upon 7 r square 3.5 r square, that is 12 into 12 into h, that is 3.5. On solving this, we will get 528 meter cube volume. On solving this, we will get volume 528 meter cube. This is the volume of rice. Now, canvas cloth required to just cover the heap will be equals to the area of is equals to the curved surface area of cone. So, curved surface area is given by pi r l. So, pi 22 upon 7 into r, that is 12, into l, that is 12.5. On solving this, we will get 471.3 meter square. So, this is the canvas cloth required to just cover the rice heap. These are our answer. Question number 22. The table shows the salary of 280 person. Calculate the median salary of data. So firstly, in this problem, we will calculate cumulative frequency. So cumulative frequency 49 plus 133, that will be 182. 182 plus 63, that will be 245. 245 plus 15, that will be 260. 260 plus 6, 266. 266 plus 7, 273. 273 plus 4, 277. 277 plus 2, 279. And 279 plus 1, 280. So, our total number of observation n, that is equals to 280. N equals to 280. Now, since now here the median class will be this. So, lower limit of median class L, that is 10. Then frequency of median class F, that is 133. And class size H, that is 5. Now cumulative frequency of class preceding median class, that is 49. We know that median is given by L plus n upon 2 minus CF into H upon F. Putting value here, L is 10 plus n upon 2, that is 280 upon 2, that is 140, minus CF that is 49 upon F that is 133 into H that is 5. So 140 minus 49 that will be equals to 91 into 5 upon 133. On solving this, we will get 13.42. So our median is 13.42.